Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, February 15th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, Tesley, CONY, NVDY, Misty, AMZY, and PLTY, and of course, the rest of them, because, not in too much detail, but again, Saturday morning video, we just kind of skimmed through the trades to get an idea, what the heck went on. And not like we have the time, but I have to mention this because Defiance, I found out that they filed for lightning spread income ETFs. So yet another game-changing ETF has been filed. This time, Defiance has struck back. So again, it's another options ETF. Let me just kind of go here. Here's their strategy, buying long-dated, deep in the money call options on the index. So that's something similar to like Roundhill, right? And then they're doing selling put spreads on the index with 0 DTE. Roundhill they sell calls 0 DTE. So they're going to sell put spreads 0 DTE. And then there's another important note here. Where is it? Here's some of the details about it. Look at this right here, right? The fund will seek to provide daily income in the form of cash distributions. Okay? How are we reading that? Is it daily income? It says daily income, right? Provide daily income in the form of cash distributions. So how I'm reading this is they're going to pay you daily. I'm not sure, but that's how I'm reading it. Again, I didn't read the whole thing, but I'll let you guys determine yourselves as well. This was shared in my Discord by, I believe his name is Bankshot Bobo, something like that. But yes, thank you for sharing that and giving me more work, like I said. No, but for real, this is definitely interesting and worth acknowledging. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. Again, they just filed for, who knows when it's going to come out. But it's just something I had to mention, because this is getting nuts. All right, let's get to the trades. Okay, so if we go to the intraday trades, I got to scroll back up. I'm just going to go in order here. All right, so Tesley. They had a trade, right? Buy to close. What'd they do? Buy to close call, 446. Well, what is that, right? That's a painful one. Actually, strike price 347. Oh, stock price 355. Yeah, so that's a loser right there. If we go further down, buy to close 22 cents. That's a winner. Buy to close 30 cents. That's a winner. So 446 should be the only loser. Again, we'll get to the breakdown on the spreadsheet. That's where all the real fun happens. I'm not going to waste any time on that for the funds that we cover in detail. So they have a, 350 synthetic, which they didn't touch their synthetic, right? So if we go back here, there's no mention of put, so I'm not going to really go into the synthetics because they didn't add or remove anything from the synthetic. But just to acknowledge them, they have a 350 and a 355 synthetic position, both of which expire in 62 days on April 17th. All right. Now, as far as how Tesla did yesterday, Tesla went down 0.15%. TSLY went up 0.25%. So a decent day overall, right? Now, let's see where the closeouts were. So up here on the top, if you see that 446, that's the loser right there. That's the loser. They closed it out. Why is it a loser? Well, the 446 cost more than the credit they got on that. It was a 347.50. Tesla was at 355. So 355 is above the strike price. It's above the break even. So they didn't break even. And it's below this stupid call credit spread, right? Because the gap is always way too wide. So it's right in the dead zone, which means, guess what? Sir. So you get the nice pink loss, all right? So that's a loss But they didn't lose a lot of money. I mean, let's be real here. They only lost $177,000. Okay. Now for the good stuff, right? That was only 1,000 contracts. These are the ones that mattered anyway, to be honest. 7,198 contracts, 22 cents. Hell yeah. 30 cents. Hell yeah. So they won those. Why did they win those? Look at the strikes. 365, 370. Tesla closed at what? 355, below the strike prices. So that's why they won. That's why it was so cheap to close, because those contracts were essentially worthless. They would have expired worthless, but they don't let them expire. What they do is they close them out and roll them into next week. And if you see the profit loss column over here, they made about 400K on one, about 300K on another or so. But either way, what matters is we win. Win, 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 win. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. All right, so next week, what do we got going? All right, so what did they add? They added on the 214, but I'm just going to go in order from the top and see where we're at for the week. 8,745 contracts, plus the 380 on the bottom, 360 strike price, 1.17% out of the money. Yeah, well, that's not a good feeling. 9,000 contracts, 355 strike price, look at this, 0.24% in the money. It's negative, which means it's in the money. Well, that sucks. So right off the bat, we're looking like, well, Tesla needs to go down next week. That sucks. All right, so now here's the trades that they actively made yesterday. They did 1,035 contracts and the 7,198 contracts, both at a 362.50, 1.87% out of the money. Yeah, horrible. Why is it so tight? I don't know. If we go over, we look at the annualized, right? We see what the annualized right here, 76% minus the 25, about 50%, which is in line with their 30-day IV. And we go over here, it's about 55% or so, kind of in line with their 30-day IV. However, again, they wouldn't have to go as tight if this little expense here wasn't there, right? Again, they're buying a call, further strike price out, creating the call credit spread as insurance. But if they didn't do that, they would have more money to go further out of the money. And I say that because, again, they have guidelines. They basically need to yield or want to yield their 30-day IV. And they could have done that further out of the money if they didn't have a call, if they didn't have this expense. But again, this is the new chain. This is what they have. And sometimes it gets in the way. And like this, I don't know, man. Like, it's a rough. A dead zone, 2% or 2 to 6%, that's very likely Tesla can go up 2 to 6% next week. So we could very likely be in the dead zone. I don't know. I don't like the trades for next week. But there's another one. Let's look at this one. 7,300 contracts, 365 strike price, 2.57% out of the money. I mean, that one sucks too. Let's be real. But luckily, we have a long weekend, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so outstanding shares, it did go up 900K. Okay, wonderful. 30-day IV, 51%. Outstanding shares, 100 million. 100 million outstanding shares. Do you believe that? Who are the suckers? Total net income, 61.2 million. Total distribution, 61 cents. Daily income, 0.03. Daily yield, 0.22%. And if you annualize that sucker, 80%. That's good. It's still good. 80%. I'm doing it. Sorry, guys. You're getting capped next week. I'm calling it. You're getting capped. Cap guy, get ready. Get the various caps. Go to the Tesley fund manager's desk and say, here you go, buddy. Pick and choose. Group A declares next week. So guess what? Sunday. Guesstimate time. Are you ready? All right. So synthetic income. What do they got? Nothing. All right. So there's a big loss in synthetic. No need to talk about that. Weekly income, 61.2 mil. So they made 61 cents per share in weekly income. Rodemator says, based on the number of days left, we can get 71 cents. So the low, 47 cents. The high, 71. The last payment was 71. What are we going to get paid? I don't know. 24 wins, 2 losses. Again, it's going to be in that range. It's going to be in this range. So no secret there. People always ask about the credit and debit carry forward. So here it is on Tesley. All right, let's get everything else out of the equation. So payment cycle 1, they had a 35 million debit carry forward. 2, 8.8 million credit carried forward. What is this? 3, 314 million carried forward. And then 4, 158 million debit. And then we got whatever we're losing on this payment cycle. And overall, again, it is a debit, including that. So we don't necessarily have any credits hanging out, chilling, need to pay paid out. So we're really probably just going to get paid what we make. 61 cents sounds about right if you ask me. All right, holding information. Yeah, we got, these synthetics expire in April, so who gives a crap? No gold diggers. Value of the fund is 1.2 bill. The NAV is 11.99. Trade price is 12.01. Synthetic, it's worth 21 mil if you give a crap, okay? So that's Tesley. All right, let's go back here. I'm just going to go in order. People are going to be pissed, but I don't care. This is Oark. Buy to close 236. Yeah. Buy to close 2. Yeah, they lost their trade. So Oark lost money. Obviously, if you look, their strike was at 64. They closed at 67. Scroll to the right. I show that overall taxable loss yesterday, 2.2 million on Oark. Up next is NVDY. Okay, NVDY, you're up. By the way, let me just check. So there is no AMZY, right? Yeah, there's no AMZY. So I'll do NVDY and AMZY next. So NVDY, what do they got going? They got a lot of crap going. Buy to close 378. That's not good. Buy to close 295. Yeah, man. They're losing their trades as well. What's this one? 134 strike, 138. Yeah, that's tough, man. Tough. 385 per share. They closed on that one. They lost. This one, I mean, it just looks like they got a sign. So what a mess on NVDY. What a mess. Let's just go to the holdings. All right, so yesterday, how did NVIDIA do? NVIDIA went up 2.56%. NVIDIA went up 1.6%. So they were only able to capture 62% of that upside. And by the way, NVIDIA has earnings next week. That's a pretty big day in the market. So stay tuned for that if you care about the earnings. I mean, you should if you own NVIDIA or whatever, NVDL, the whole thing. So here is their synthetic 130. They're doing well with that. Here's the 2 shares that they got assigned. It's just chilling, but who cares about that as well? Let's just look at the trades for next week. Again, they expire 2/21, but next week, Monday, the market is closed. It's a holiday, so we only have to worry about 4 trading days. Let's see if we can get out of this alive. 64,600 contracts, 140 strike price, 0.83% out of the money. Well, that sucks. 52,890 contracts, 141 strike price, 1.55% out of the money. That's really no better, to be honest, over freaking earnings week. But don't worry, we got the call credit spreads. We got the gap here. So $5 gap, again, what a crap. What a crap. Yeah, you couldn't go further out of the money through earnings. This is bad. So basically, they're setting, if NVIDIA goes any kind of up, we're done. We're done for. Again, we have insurance. We call it our gap insurance. So we're covered within a certain range, right? So 21,000. Again, the contracts are spread all over, so none of these are really assigned to any particular one. So 146 to 150, obviously that's a range. So the lowest, sold call 140, highest. So that's a $10 gap right there. That's a big hit, man. That's a big hit. That's too wide of a gap. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this setup for next week on NVIDIA. Hey, but whatever, we'll give it time. The value of the fund, 1.5 bill. The NAV, 21.33. Trade price, 21.29. Synthetics worth 116 mil. 30-day IV is 57% for NVIDIA. Should be higher for earnings, whatever. I mean, overall implied volatility in the market just seems down in general. IV estimate is 93 cents. Group B declares in 11 days. Again, they're after the Tesley group, of course, on 226. AMZY did not have a trade. As you may recall from yesterday's video, they did their thing, and we knew they weren't really going to really have action unless they had new money come in. So Amazon yesterday, they went down 0.74%. AMZY went down 0.48%. Okay, fine. Nice, boring day. They have a synthetic 235. This chilling. All right, chilling. We don't care. It expires in April, so we're going to leave that alone. But more importantly, here we go. Where are we at heading into next week? 12,795 contracts. That's a 232.50 strike price. That's 1.67% out of the money. Well, again, it's Amazon, so I guess we could say possibly okay. But, we'll see, man. At least it's out of the money. The value of this fund is 292 mil. The NAV is 1886. The trade price 1887. Synthetic, again, it's in the negative, but who cares? It's expiring in April, 2 months away. 30-day IV of Amazon, 24.8%. IV estimate of AMZY, 36 cents, but they're part of Group D, so we got to wait a long way till they declare again, 25 days away. Up next is CONY, but I'll wait till we get to it on the intraday trade file because we're going to go in order. All right, so again, this is the order of the download. What I do is I have it, formatted a certain way. Again, thanks to one of the community members. Big help, big shout out to him. He will go unnamed, of course. Buy to close 825. 825 by the close. Meta. Yeah, that's a loser. Loser. Why? Well, look at their strike, 722. And they closed at 736. Wow. They got their butts handed to them. And then if we look here, oh my God. Look at the freaking credit calls. Is this the new one? No, that's the old one. 750? Good God, these credit call spreads, man. I really, they gotta get rid of them. I swear they gotta get rid of them. All right, buy to close 796. Again, this is the 214 expiration. They got slaughtered. 730 strike price. But it just closed above 736. Okay. But wait, they had a credit call spread. They had their insurance policy. Don't worry, guys. They had insurance. The insurance, though, it was at a 755. So that did nothing. They got 2 cents. Wow. What insurance. Great insurance policy, by the way. Really helped out. So in the end, taxable loss 1 mil for the day for Phoebe. Yeah, that sucked. NVDY, buy to close. Holy crap. What in the actual... So they got spanked, 1335. That's a loser right there. 1107, another loser. Oh my God. So buy to close again. Where's the credit call spread? Sell call, 8 cents for the insurance. It's not even worth it, dude. It's not even freaking worth it, man. It's not worth it. It isn't worth it. Time to get rid of these. $631,000 loss on NVDY for the day. All right, here's CONY. Buy to close, 2 cents. Winner, 2 cents. Winner, 5 cents. Winner, 2 cents. Winner, 5 cents. Winner, 1 cent. Winner, 16 cents. Winner, 7 cents. Winner, not wiener, winner. All right, 14.2 mil in income yesterday. That's how you do it. Yeah, CONY. CONY knows what's up. All right, so let's get to the file over here. Over here now. All right, so CONY won their trades because good God. So I didn't look. Someone told me they had great earnings. The market said, I don't care. Yeah. Oof, man, what a bad day. They went down 8.68%. CONY only went down 5.22%. So at least, yeah, they kept 3%. They stayed 3% better than the underlying. So that's pretty good. All right, so let's take a look at here. The synthetic, it's at 290. But again, that one expires in May. So we really don't need to talk about that. Let's see how we're headed into next week. Again, we don't know what time they closed the positions, probably throughout the day. So let's see, 9,515 contracts, 290 strike price, 5.72% out of the money. 11,530 contracts, 6.63%. I'm sorry, 11,530 contracts, 292.50 strike price, 6.63% out of the money. 10,500 contracts, 295 strike price, 7.54% out of the money. And then 10,000 contracts, 297.50 strike price, 8.45% out of the money. So, I mean, again, earnings is over at least, and that big sell-off happened. So what's going to happen? 5 to 8% out of the money, is that enough for when they recover? I don't know. I'm probably, if I was to guess, I'd say no. I'd say they might get blown through. If there is a recovery, I don't know. The sell-off could continue, but we do have an extended weekend. So people have a lot of time to think. And I just feel like, you know, maybe overreaction. But again, I didn't look at the earnings because I don't care enough and I didn't have time. But anyway, the value of the fund, 1.1 bill. The NAV, 1226. Trade price, 1226. Okay? 30-day IV of coin, 64%. IV estimate, 61 cents. Group C declares 18 days away. Great. Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Of course, the last fund on this tab is PLTY, but we'll wait till we get to it on the other the file. Let's see. Back and forth we go. All right, up next is Disso. Yay, Disso! Disney. You guys love Disney? I need to go. I'm overdue, way overdue, but who the hell can afford that, honestly? Buy to close, 51 cents. Buy to close, 47 cents. Looking at the new... Yeah, they won, but they don't get much premium. If you look for the day, they made 49,300. Not much. Little lame day. All right, so what about AMDY? I think they've been getting kind of beat up lately. Buy, call, sell, put. So they added contracts. We don't care about that. Here it is. Buy to close call, 7 cents. That's a winner. 2 cents. That's a winner. $1.19. That's probably a loser, but not by much. So that's not bad. So let's see the overall day. Yeah, they lost $103,000 for AMDY. But it looks like they won most of their trades, so that's good. The expense, was it on the synthetic? I don't know. Where was the majority? Yeah, the buy call and the synthetic, $595,000. So that's why, obviously. All right, so Murney. Hi, Murney. Murney, what are we going to do with you? Buy to close, 5 cents. Buy to close, 5 cents. Buy to close, penny. Of course, they win their trades because their underlying goes down. For the day, they made $445,000 in income. What's Murney at? Let's see. Do I have Murney price? Oh, yeah. Here it is. $3.63. Wow. That's a really, it makes you feel great, I'm sure. All right, here's Misty. Here we go. The big boy of the group. You've all been waiting for Misty. You're like, enough of these stupid other funds. Fast forward. Put timestamps. All right, anyway, we're here. We made it. You made it. Relax, all right? Buy to close, 11 cents. Buy to close, 24 cents. Buy to close, 47 cents. Buy to close, 8 cents. Buy to close, 10.63. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I am freaking pissed off about that. And I'll explain in a second. Buy to close, 7 cents. Buy to close, 9 cents. Buy to close, 12 cents. So they're winning trades. They are winning trades. But they closed out one early because why? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to the file. Is there any put action? Do you see any P for put? Let's see. No. A lot of trades, though. A lot of trades. That being said, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. Again, it's a lot of work. It's becoming more work. So we got to stay motivated. We got to keep the pump, right? The pump of the channel pumping. So if you want to keep it pumping, All you got to do is hit the like button if you want to help further. Comment, share, whatever you think. Anyway, they have a 315 synthetic expires next week. They have a 390 expires next week as well. So yeah, they're whatever. Then they have a 330 that expires on April 17th. But let's just get to the weeklies. There's way too much going on here to talk about synthetics. All right. I don't know. Who can? I just reminded me of the Hangover, right? Anyway, I'll move on. I won't bore you with video quotes. The MSTR went up 3.94% yesterday. MSTY went up 2.87%. So yeah, we lost out on 1%. Could be worse, I guess, of course. But again, every little bit counts. You know, MSTY, it hasn't really been moving much, man. We missed the 30s. We do. We want to get back. We do. Some do. Some are loving the buying opportunity. Me personally, I got like puts pending. I got this pending. I'm like, I got a lot of Misty, so it can go to 30 in my eyes. All right, so what the heck happened yesterday? Like what? Like, look at this. This is freaking nuts, man. This is nuts. I don't even know where to begin. But basically, they won their trades, all right? Except the one that they closed early, which I'll get into in a second. So if I scroll over here, this is, win, 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 win. Anything in white, these are new, right? So they won 700K on one, 700K on another. Look at this. Look at this. Uncovered. They sold a call uncovered, 9% out of the money when they started it. They ended 5% out of the money. You know what that means? How much did they pay to close it? 8 cents. Without the stupid, they won $2.2 million. More money in the freaking pocket. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So look, win, win, win. Here's another one, 9 cents, win. Oh, these are the two, no. Yeah, these are two uncovered. Again, they have credit call spreads down below, I think, 10,000 worth. But again, win, 3.8 mil income, 5 million income. This is solid winnings. It's hard to tell because there's so much going on. But here's another one, 730 contracts, 8 cents. That's a win, $434,000 in income. All right, we go here. Here's the stupid buy calls, 10,000 worth. They paid you 5 cents. So in the end, that was an expense of what? It's almost a mil. So yeah, waste. Anyway, what do we got here? 24 cents, 47 cents. Those are wins. If you go over here, how much did they make? A mil? How much did they make? Another mil. So we're just making bank, bro. I want to make bank, bro. I want to get ass. All right, so what else do we got? All right, so these positions, these were open for next week. All right, but before we even get into that, here's another closure. No, someone please explain this to me. We had 6,290 contracts. This was a 340 strike price. It expired next week. They opened the position 4.64% out of the money. Yesterday, as of the close, it was 0.67% out of the money. So it was still out of the money. Close, but out of the money. They said this is a good idea to close it out early and pay $10.63 so we can make $2.96 on that. When is this ever a good move? Literally, it's in the prior week. This contract expires next week. Why are you doing this now? So yesterday, they wanted to pay, they paid $6.6 million in order to get $1.8 million. All right, so essentially $5 million. So in the end, these are a loss. We took a loss when we didn't have to. Right? They closed it out early. They took the loss because maybe they think MSTR is going to go up next week. That is the only rational thinking that could maybe go through their head. But why? Why? Why close it early? What is the logic here? To make 296 on the stupid buy call? Why not wait until at least Tuesday, Wednesday, like See how it progresses. There could be some, we got the weekend, man. There could be some bad news. Bitcoin could go down. This could go down. We could win. This is just an unnecessary freaking loss. This is a dumbass move. I am sorry, but this is really, 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 really stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I don't care the lot. I don't even care why they did it. I just think it was dumb. That's just my opinion. You guys, if you feel otherwise, please let me know. All right, let me be nicer and cover the rest of this. So for next week, you got 2,340 contracts plus 5,270 contracts plus 1,900 contracts at a 345 strike price. These sit at 2.15% out of the money. These are also tight. Why not close these as well, right? Take the loss. Take a loss on everything. 235 contracts plus 1,200 contracts. Those have a 350 strike price, 3.63% out of the money. Then we have 10,430 contracts, 347.50 strike price, 2.89% out of the money. Okay, 3,950 contracts, 365 strike price. That one's 8% out of the money. That's better. 4,850 contracts, 360 strike price, 6.59% out of the money. Then we got a whole bunch of freaking 345s, but 345s, 2.515% out of the money. And then we have a 357.50 strike. That's 5.85% out of the money. So again, a lot of various strike prices, a lot of positions, a lot to cover. But more importantly, mostly we won our trades, right? We took an unnecessary loss, but for the most part, we won our trades. Outstanding shares did not move, did not go up. 30-day IV still under 70%, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get that up. It's at 69%. Outstanding shares, 92.2 mil. Total net income, 22.1 mil. That's a distribution of 24 cents, a daily income of 8 cents, and daily yield of 0.31%. And if you annualize that, sucker, 114%. Okay. Reaction, again, back to the early closure. Why? I mean, I know why, right? Because they made money on the buy call. But again, they took a loss. Why take the loss? What are we doing? Do we like taking losses? I don't know. Anyway, Group D. Actually, back to that real quick. What did they open? All right, 6,290. They closed that and they moved it to here. Oh, there it is. So they moved it to 5% out of the money. So it's not like, I don't know how much more wiggle room they have. All right, anyway, let's move on. Payment information. Again, we're in a whole new cycle now because Misty just paid on Friday. Woohoo! Charles Schwab said, I'll pay you in the afternoon. So we had to wait. We were like, boom, boom. Where's our money? Boom, boom. Again, I don't know why the delay, but at least it paid us the same day. Synthetic income, 1.9 mil. Short call income, 22 mil. Total net income, 24.1 mil. All right, total income per share, 26 cents. Short call income, we'll focus on that, 24 cents. 15 wins, 3 losses. Now, using the 24 cents, throw that into the Rotomator. All things equal, 224, 115% yield. Yeah. We're probably dreaming, unless, again, we get a crazy bull run. The more realistic view, 70% yield, $1.37. But again, way too early to talk about next payment. Way too early. All right, so here's the holdings. Do we care about the holdings? Well, again, we know about the 390. It's pretty much foregone conclusion. That money's gone. 315, hopefully we make money on that. And the 330 expires in April. The buy calls are spread out over the place, so I don't really care about that either. The value of the fund is 2.3 bill. The NAV 25.45. Trade price 25.43. Synthetic net 20 mil. That right? Yeah. Really? Okay. Is it right? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so that's Misty. I want to move on. All right, what else we got? We're going to keep going because that's what we do. All right, YBIT, buy to close, 5 cents. All right, that's fine. Buy to close, 2 cents. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Total net income, $396,000. Sweet. All right, Crash. Don't really care, but I'll show you the net income. They made $33,200. All right, GDXY, buy to close 3 cents. Yeah. Buy to close 2 cents. They won their trade. They made $247,000. Hail to the yeah. SNOY, buy to close 9 cents. All right. They made $348,000. Good job, SNOY. ABNY. All right. Buy call, sell put. All right. They're adding to their synthetic. Who cares about that? Oh, wait. Buy to close 1501. Good God. They got smacked. They got whooped. You just got knocked up. Oh, man. How much did they lose? Oh, my God. 2.8 mil. They lost 2.8 mil. Amdy, you suck. All right. Fiat. Again, don't care about your trades. But you, you lost. You lost $347,000, Fiat. All right. How about dips? Don't care about your trades. Bunch of puts. They made $66,000 though. Good job, dips. Hey, Babo, how you doing? $1.59 they paid. Yeah, that looks like a winner based on they got $317 for next week. So that overall, $84,000 in income. Hey, Babo, hanging in there. YQQQ, again, shorten the Qs. Never a good idea, in my opinion, but whatever. They made $10,800. Hey, better than nothing. SMCY, buy, call, sell, put. All right, adding more money in. Here we go. Buy to close. Did they win? Did they win? No. 691. Good Lord. They got whooped. How much did they lose for the day? 8.7 million. A little rough. All right, here's our boy PLTY. Buy to close 214. See what I mean, man? Buy to close 214. Had they gone out a little further in strike price, and not do the credit call spread, they would have won that trade. But yeah, who am I? Buy to close 10 cents. They won that trade, so that's good. Net income 1.5 mil. Good job, PLTY. Let's go to your sheet. Oh, wrong one. Oh, too much going on. I know Saturday video is so freaking long, but it is what it is. I think you guys like this format, at least on the Saturday, but let me know in the comments, please. As you're watching, just type a comment. Do you enjoy this format? Take a break, right? I'm taking a break, taking a sip of water. How dare you edit that out? All right, Palater went up 1.05%. PLTY went up 1.14%. Yeah, what's up? What's up now, huh? Can't beat the underlying? Oh, yeah? Yeah, what's up now, huh? Doubters? Oh, man. I decided to watch some negative YieldMax videos yesterday. And it's really, I just think people just hate them to hate them. And I don't think they take the time to understand them. And it's really sad. But again, I know I shouldn't care, but I felt like the need to watch some negative YieldMax videos just to see like what they had to say. And then they didn't really have anything to say that was valuable information. They just said, they just look at Tesley from inception. Oh, wow, shocker. And that's all they do. Come up with something new, right? Do a different comparison, but whatever. Anyway, so synthetically 105. Yeah, that's doing fine. Let's see how they're doing for next week. I mean, Palater. PLTY, by the way, after hours, it was at 100. So I don't know if you heard me correctly. PLTY, which is a YieldMax fund, was at 100. It freaking doubled. Could you imagine a YieldMax fund doubling in price? It's dominating. Misty. Oh no, well, Misty did that because Misty did go to 50 at one point, and they were a $20 fund. So it's the new Misty though. But Misty's still there. It's just taking a break. 12,572 contracts, 121 strike price, 1.54% out of the money. 125 contracts, 124 strike price, 4.06% out of the money. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Those are badass. Those are horrible strikes. Whatever. I'm not, again, I judged enough on this video. I'm mentally drained. 151 mil, that's the net asset value. The NAV is 91.76. And they skyrocketed to 100 after hours? What in the actual hell? All right, synthetically, 18 mil. 30-day IV of Palater, 57%. IV estimate 408. They're part of Group B. They declared 11 days. It's going to be fun guesstimating that payment. The good news is if you own YieldMax, you get some of that PLTY action, right? All right. Let's finish off the trades. So that was Palantir. Let's look at Marrow. Marrow's, are they doing good? Well, just buy, call, sell, and puts. Looks like they didn't have to close out any trades. They made $72,000 yesterday. Oh, God. Here's Ulti. Ulti, I'm not going to, too many trades to go through. But, you kind of see buy, call, sell, put. It looks like they didn't have to close out a lot of trades. Let's see overall. Yeah, they lost $977,000, unfortunately. Again, a debit is an expense. A credit is an income. Soxy, what did they do? By the close, 2 cents, 6 cents. They made $2,237. Not even worth mentioning. LFGY. Oh, my God. Oh, maybe that was assignment because it's showing by the close, 199. Same thing here, 187. What in the actual hell? It looks like they got assigned early. That's probably the cost per share. I don't know. Whatever. By the close, 6 cents. But in the end, they made $69,000 on LFGY. GPTY, 48 cents, 6 cents, 21 cents. Ooh, 515. That's not good. 211. Eek. In the end, GPTY made $26,000. SDTY, one of the newer funds, did they make money? $3,715. And then QDTY, they made $3,785. Okay, so that's everything, man. That is all of the trades. That is way too much information. I understand, guys. Believe me, I do understand. As always, though, I'm not going to there is no pre-market. It's Saturday, FYI. But as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, I'll try again. I'll try again harder. I made a video yesterday about YieldMax holdings for dummies. Go check it out. I think, actually, my first comment was this was awful. But then after that, I got really good comments. So I think it was good. You guys can let me know, though. But yeah. And did I say this is not financial advice? I don't even remember. But it's not financial advice. You guys know that. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. All right? Please hit the like button if you enjoy the content. If you don't, then I guess just cry because we wasted a lot of your time. If you have any questions, concerns, leave them down in the comments below. Outside of that, I got nothing. It's Saturday. I want to stop this video. I have no idea what time it is. I want to post it and get it on there till by 6:30 a.m. But since we made it to the end of the video, it's keyword time. So if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you gotta say the keyword. All right, keyword time. I'll do a shout out again. I'll do a shout out to Max Convexity. He's been a long time YouTuber in the space. He came out when Defiance kind of came out. Helped me out with the QQQY, IWMY. Well, it was JEPY, right? Yeah, now it's WDTE. But he used to do the daily Defiance videos. Now his content is more geared toward like live streaming, covering the market, the movement, comparing underlyings to the funds. So it's a different type of content. But again, he does go live a lot. He is a book of knowledge when it comes to options, that's for sure, because he actually, did that for a living at one point. So go pick his brain. Go check out his channel. I'll pin his channel to the top of the comments so you can check it out yourself. But yeah, today's shout out goes to none other than Max Convexity, who I did meet in New York City when we did the closing bell for YieldMax. And he's a nice guy. So yeah, shout out to Max. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it there. Which I know his name's Mike, but again, people call me Rod, and I'm fine with that, right? I'm just Rod. I asked my wife, "You want to call me Rod?" She said, "No." All right. But anyway, it's turning into everyone's got their little YouTube names, which is fine, right? You're almost better off that way. Right? Because I never even wanted to give my first name, but you feel like you at least owe people that, right? But sticky subject. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. I just want to say, long as Saturday video, but seriously, if you made it this far, you're awesome. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for a whole bunch of weekend videos. You guys know the schedule probably. If you don't, options first. then dry series, then guesstimate. Monday, the market's closed. So I have to figure out something to post that morning. Maybe I'll do a YieldMax versus yield boost again, because we had an interesting week when it comes for Tesla. So I'd love to see how they compared, to be honest. And I know people keep saying adding to have curve, but I'll think about it. I don't know. Let's keep adding this, add that, right? Add this, add that. It sounds great, but it just creates a headache, pain in the ass. I know, no complaining. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to end it there. Have a great weekend, everyone, and thank you for watching. Later.